4 generations in the workplace. I've already talked about one. We're on to our second one in this series I'm doing to help us understand the different generations in the workplace so we can connect more effectively with them and lead them more effectively. This generation is the generation that was born in a time of much social upheaval and in a time where they have some reason to be a little skeptical of certain authorities. This is a generation that began in the early to mid 60s. And this is a generation that experienced things like Watergate. They saw things like the Iran-Contra scandal. Those are just a couple experiences in this generation. So as you lead this generation, and if you haven't figured out what generation I'm talking about Generation X. This generation values authenticity. And so keep it real with them. Help them know what's going on. If things are not going well on your team, they probably see it. Just admit it and then share where you're at with your plan to make things change directions. They're going to appreciate that authenticity. They're going to be authentic with you, so you can be authentic with them. The second thing is, this is a generation that grew up known as the latchkey kids. They were kids that they came home from school and they had this time to just figure out what to do with their time because mom and dad might have been both at work or whatever the situation was. So give them autonomy. Now, this is a principle that applies regardless of generation, but give them the autonomy to do the work the way they can do it. They have the skills, they have the abilities, give them that freedom. Now, as a Gen X person, you may be thinking, yeah, I'm going to keep it real, and I want freedom. Well, keep in mind, we are all accountable to someone. We want autonomy, but we are accountable to people. And keeping it real, be aware of maybe any cynicism that we have, because we want to create a positive culture. So authenticity and autonomy, that's what Gen X wants and desires, and when you give it to them, you create a healthy culture that's connected and that you're leading them in a way that they're going to appreciate. Now keep in mind, I'm giving you principles. They may or may not apply to everybody in that generation, but it's something for you to try. So take a minute, think into how you can apply it, and then put it into action. And hey, if you get value from this, share it with others, subscribe to the YouTube channel, or go to leadwell.biz and get these directly to your email inbox. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Have a great day and lead well.